The room fell silent the moment the CEO asked the question. It wasn't loud, it wasn't aggressive, but it carried a weight that seemed to press against every chest in that polished boardroom. A single question, directed not at a senior executive, not at a manager, but at a janitor standing quietly near the door. And in that moment, everything changed. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and the hidden strength in ordinary people, take a second to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stories like this remind us why humanity still matters. He had always been invisible. Every morning before sunrise and every night long after the lights dimmed, he walked those same marble floors with a mop in hand. A single father, worn by life but never broken, carrying more responsibility than anyone in that room could imagine. His daughter waited for him at home, often asleep before he returned, her drawings taped to their tiny apartment walls, bright colors against a life that wasn't always so bright. That day, he wasn't supposed to be there. A spilled cup of coffee had brought him into the boardroom, where the company's most powerful people were locked in a heated discussion. Charts, numbers, and frustration filled the air. The company was failing, and no one seemed to have an answer. He tried to clean quietly, to disappear like he always did. But then the CEO noticed him, not his uniform, not his role, but something deeper. Maybe it was the calm in his eyes, or the quiet patience in his movements. And then came the question, simple yet unexpected: what would you do if everything you built was falling apart? The room shifted uncomfortably. Some smirked, others looked annoyed, but the janitor didn't laugh, didn't hesitate. His answer came slowly, honestly, like it had been waiting to be heard for years. He spoke about listening before fixing, about understanding people before numbers, about how the strongest things aren't built fast, they're built right. He spoke about raising a child alone, about failing and trying again, about never giving up when someone depends on you. No one interrupted him, no one dared, because suddenly, the man they ignored every day became the only one making sense. Something changed in that room. Pride softened, ego cracked. The CEO didn't see a janitor anymore, he saw clarity, resilience, truth. And for the first time in months, there was silence not filled with tension, but with reflection. Weeks later, things began to turn around. Not overnight, not magically, but steadily. A new approach, a human approach. And though no one announced it, everyone knew where it had started. If this story touched your heart, don't scroll away, like, share, and subscribe to spread this message. And before we end, tell me in the comments, have you ever been underestimated, only to prove your worth when it mattered most? Because sometimes, the people we overlook are the ones who see the clearest.